In May of 2023, Bulgarian crime boss Krasimir Kurokamenov was shot dead in Constantia, along with his wife and 2 others, execution style. He was on an Interpol red notice.
I think the murders that have taken place in South Africa, using South African muscle, South African assassins, are related to disputes within the Bulgarian and Serbian mafia. Western Balkans groups globally have become hugely important in the drug trafficking economy. These are Serbian, Macedonian groups and others, and they have a presence in South Africa. They have generally been very big in the cocaine economy. And what does that mean? They need connections with Latin American groups, primarily from Brazil, which is a very important exporter of cocaine. And the volume of cocaine that is coming is much higher than can meet the South African market. And so it is forwarded to Asian markets, to Australia and to elsewhere.
Three months after Jaggers disappeared, police seized 250 million rands worth of cocaine in Stilbai, a quiet harbour town. Among those arrested, Serbian nationals tied to the same Balkan pipeline connected to the Jaggers case.
They from a Colombian probably, but the people he was doing business with wasn't.
But they were foreign, right?
Yeah, I think they were Russian or Serbian or something like that. Because when they got rescued, that guy threw a thing over his head. They were saying he's wanted by Interpol or some like that.
Are there Serbian and Bulgarian and Eastern European drug cartels working in Cape Town?
Yeah, still by 400 kilos coke. Who's locked down there? Did you go see? Same people.
Durban handles 60% of South Africa's container traffic, 2.9 million containers every year. But 99% pass through unchecked.
Durban Port is a very important import-export market for illicit commodities. Durban's already handling around 60% of trade into South Africa, so it's a very busy port. You can't search all containers. Durban is tied up in the hands of one particular individual, so there's quite a lot of criminal protection around Durban Port, perhaps more than any other port in South Africa. There's talk of police protection, for example, around the port in Durban. You and I couldn't import a container of illicit goods easily through Durban Port without paying protection. I think the system is relatively tied up. That's not unusual elsewhere. It's a pretty standard operating procedure, but it means that that port is an active criminal conduit.
While gangs collect sea drops, an Australian pilot took to the skies. In 2022, pilot Timothy Clark bought a Sling 4 hobby aircraft, modified it with long-range fuel tanks. Based in South Africa, for 3 years, Clark flew transatlantic routes, Brazil to Namibia to South Africa. 30-hour-long flights, transponder off, flying low in a single propeller hobbyist plane. 8.6 million rand per trip, over 30 runs, more than 250 million rand in 3 years. September 2025, his plane crashed in a Brazilian sugarcane field. His body found with 180 kilograms of cocaine wrapped in SpaceX branded packages. South Africa is now firmly on the map as a major cocaine hub.